Okay guys, so in this video I'll be showing you guys how you can easily multiply big numbers by 5. So any big number you want to multiply, it is very easy to multiply it by 5. This technique is going to be useful for you, for those of you taking WAEC, NECO, any level exam, JAMB, POST-UTME, or any exam that involve mathematics. So let me just show you guys the trick now. So I would love to start from the lowest number here, which is 20 times 5. Now everyone knows that 20 times 5 is actually 100, but here is where the challenge comes in. For example, when you want to multiply big numbers like let's say this 520 times 5, 1022 times 5, and you are not allowed to use calculator. Now this trick will also increase your speed, the speed at which you solve math questions. Now let's try this 20 times 5. Naturally we know it's 100, but now let's use the trick that I'm going to be teaching you guys in today's video. Now whenever you say number times 5, the simple trick is just divide the number by 2. Now it's easy to divide any number by 2. Let's say I give you 100, you can easily divide it by 2. It's very simple. 200 by 2, that's 100. Any number is easier to divide by 2 than 5. You get, if I give you 144 divided by 2, that's 122. So it's very easy as a math student, but divided by 5 can take a kind of advanced math skill. So now divide this 20 by 2. What do we have? 10, right? Then add 10 to it. As you can see, we have our 100. That's very simple. Now let's move to the next one. 1022 times 5. So 1022 times 5, I already told you guys what to do. This is 1022, right? So now you divide 1022 by 2. So what's the half of 1022? That's 511. Is that correct? 511. Then you add 10 to it. That is 1022 times 5. Then let's go to 520 times 5. 520 times 5. Then you divide this one by 2. What's 520 divided by 2? We have, it's very easy to divide. Just know that your 500, what's 500 divided by 2? 500 divided by 2 is actually 250. So 20 divided by 2 is actually 10. So you add 10 to 250, then you have 260. I hope I'm right. So 260, now you add 10 to it. We have 2600. Now if you use the long division method, you are still going to get into, let's say we do like this. 520 times 5. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 2, 10, remainder 1. 5 times 5, 25 plus 1, 26. As you can see, you can also try it in your calculator. We are going to get the same thing. So you can actually use this method for any of your calculations. Any number you want to multiply by 5, you can use this calculation for it. Now let's go to the division trick, not to waste our time. Let's say 520 divided by 5 now. Now it's very simple. Instead of dividing by 5 here, we are going, instead of dividing by 5, we are going to multiply by 5 here. As I hope you can see the difference. Here we are actually we are dividing by 5 here. We are dividing by 2 here. Here we are multiplying by 2. I hope you guys can see the difference. So now look at it. 520 times 2. What do we have? What's 520 times 2? 520 times 2 will give us, just add this number, 2 of this number, what will it give you? 500. 2 of 500, that's 1000. 2 of 20, that's 40. So we have 1040. 1040. So now this is not our answer. Our answer is that you are going to bring the point at, there's always an invisible point here. You are going to bring it here. You are going to bring the point here. So our final answer is 104.0, or you just leave it 104. That's our final answer. Now let's go to the next question. 1022 divided by 5. Now it's very simple. 1022 divided by 5. What's 1022 divided by 5? First of all, you know what to do. You multiply by 2, right? So we have 2044. Then you bring 1 point here. We have 204.4. As I'm doing it, you can also cross check with your calculator. So now let me do this one. This small number now. 13 divided by 5. This kind of question, this kind of number is a very tricky number. You get, the very tricky number. So unlike your normal even numbers that are easily numbers that are divided by, that are divisible by 5, but this number is not actually divisible by 5. So now we can still use this trick to get our answer. Just look at it very closely. Now we have 13, right? What's 13 times 2? That's 26. So it's not a must, you know your multiplication table. Just know 13 plus 13. 3 plus 3, 6. 2 plus 1, 2. So So it's very simple. So now we have 26. Now when we have 26, I told you guys what to do, right? We are going to bring 1 0 here. From the 0 that is here, we have point here. So our answer is 2.6. You can actually cross-check with your calculator. Now we have 39 divided by 5. You can use the same method for this also. So guys, I will not solve this 2. Okay, let me solve this. 20 divided by 5. Let's use the same method. What's 20 times 2? That's 40, right? Now we bring 1 0 here. That's 30. Though everyone knows 20 times 20 divided by 5 is 4. But this method will be very, very useful for those of you that will be solving questions like 13 divided by 5, 19.5 divided by 5, or 7 divided by 5, all those kind of numbers. So it will be very useful for you guys. Those of you taking JAMB, you don't need to use calculator to solve stuff like this, not to waste your time. Those of you taking WAEC also, and other complex exams. So 39 divided by 5, let's solve this also together. Now, not to stress, you just know that 35 times 2, that's actually 70. You know, we still have another 4 here. That is 78. So now, because we are dividing by 5, we are going to bring 1 0 here. So our answer will be, we are going to bring the point at the back here. You get, it's just like dividing by 10, but just bring the point here to the center here. Just once, don't carry it twice. Then we have 7.8 as our final answer. Here we have 4 as our final answer. So I hope this method is well explanatory. I'm going to give you guys some questions to solve on the screen. Once you solve it, just drop your answers in the comment section. I'm going to actually review it, and I'll tell you if you made mistake or what to do next. Okay, so I hope you have actually learned something from today's video. Please, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.